So we have confused ourselves, or been confused in the sense that what is good behavior? Is it based on reason? Is it based on obedience? I have had the experience that whether I used reason or whether I used obedience, I was still punished. So, and it would alternate. And Bill Oding told me that he was trying to break me in such a way as that you would break an old credit card. That you would bend it this way, bend it that way, bend it this way, bend it that way, bend it this way, bend it that way until it finally splits. So he would, you know, work with a cast of thousands to get me to become obedient, and then my obedience would be, having obeyed, I would be pilloried. I would be, who is a woman supposed to obey but a man? And having experienced that, then they would say, "Oh, she's obeyed a man," and then she would say, next week it would be, she's used her reason. She's used her reason. She's been disobedient to the men. Now, how can she use her reason? And then when I would be in a reasonable state of mind, then they would put me in a place where obedience was demanded and nobody understood anything about reason. My reason would not be validated. There was no validation for the development of reason. But they would use reason to talk about what would ripen in people through obedience in front of me in order to sustain my reason. And so this is something that went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so these kinds of things, the ability to elicit any attention from a man like my husband, the ability to impress him in a place where he would, make him curious about me personally and things like that, is incredibly unusual. And I myself was even unsure whether he was just messing around with me in order to ripen my causes to put me in another basket and ship me to the market.